This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutation, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Vanguard Bandits. In the last episode, Bastion and the ninja maid Cecilia went off to the sunset, traveling the continent, loving each other, possibly ditching the maid outfit depending on what happened at the end there, and they lived happily ever after. However, not all paths into happiness for Bastion and his gang. One world, we took the kingdom back and saved the continent with like 14 or 15 people at our side and united the country. In another path, we joined the Empire and helped them out on this side. We helped the Princess Sadira. We ended up falling for her, and then the ninja maid the next. However, not all bastions are the same, and some change their mind every once in a while. So let's find out if we make a slightly different decision in a game that wasn't there originally. We're at Chapter 8's fight where we try to take back the Gracia from, well, depending on how you played it, whether it be from Radcott or Ganlin or multiple groups appearing. Either way, it's the same. This is at the point where Princess Sadira pops up, and we'll find out why that's important in a second. So I don't really need to say because a lot of the dialogue's similar. I just wanted to show you where I was when this decision happens. But yeah, it's about the Chapter 8 fight, what I remember. In this fight, this conversation goes the same as before, except, well, it'll pop up. I'm just gonna quickly skim through it. Pause if you really need to. Yep. They're talking about how the Gracia. Okay, here we go. At the middle of this conversation, if you have a save file that has a ending on it, whether it be from the Kingdom path or if you somehow got really lucky and got the Empire path the first go around. That didn't happen to me, but you know, I kind of just fell into the Empire path actually, just by multiple playthroughs. But anyway, if you have an ending in your game, you can actually make a different decision to Sadira at this point. So if you say, I intend to end the war, we go on to the Kingdom storyline as if nothing ever happened, same old, same old. However, I will conquer the continent has now appeared if you have an ending there. So let's do that. So, answer me the question, Bastion. What are your intentions? I will conquer the continent. Are you serious, Bastion? The game gives you this twice, just to make sure you know what you're talking about. They're like, are you sure you want to say this? Because when we do this, we choose the ruin path of Vanguard Bandits, the final path of the game. I don't know if I call it a serious path. It's kind of goofy and comedic for the most part, but I kind of enjoy it for what it is, and we'll get to that whenever it comes up. But say it twice. Say it with me. It's as Galva says, with the power of the Ultraground, I'll unite the nations of the continent. Bastion, don't you understand? When the continent is under my control, the wars will finally end. Sounding like a true despot. So you intend to rule the nations of the continent with the politics of fear and the threat of violence? You'll be nothing but a dictator and tyrant. I demand that you do not speak with such rudeness to His Highness! You probably think it would never happen to you, Bastion, but it will. You'll become addicted to the power you wield. You'll become jaded, corrupted, and evil. Yeah, speaking like a true hypocrite. Well, okay, she's not really a hypocrite, but she's just making assumptions, you know. I mean, why would this Bastion be different from all the other multiple various dimensional versions of him? And by the way, there's no dimensional stuff in this game. I just like to say that. Yeah. That won't happen to me, Sadira. I would never dishonor myself or my father with such behavior. All your words mean nothing if your actions belie them. Well, that's true. We're talking right now. We haven't actually done anything, Sadira. So don't get all huff. It's not fair for you to compare me with anyone else. I'm unique in this world, Sadira, just as you are. Oh, we got some special snowflakes, huh? I want to believe you, Bastion, but you must understand why I cannot place my faith in you. Yeah, in this timeline, you actually killed me during the Araba Castle takeover scene. I forgot if I showed that or not, but in that battle, you can actually kill Sadira, Franco, and Halleck, or at least take them out, and she gets all sad because you're fighting her. Yes, I understand, because you are too bitter to have faith in anything. Wow. How dare you make such assumptions, Bastion? You made assumptions about me first, Sadira. Well, that's true. Princess, perhaps we should leave until you have calmed down. Calm down, Bastion. I see no need to lose your temper at the girl. Go ahead, Bastion. try to follow through on your plans. Yeah, I guarantee that you'll fail. And I guarantee I will succeed simply despite... Whoa! Man, there's no love in this version of the story, that's for sure. Let's depart, Franco. Yes, Princess. Take care, Prince Bastion. Wow, he's being kind of cordial despite all they're saying. Never mind her, Your Highness. She merely senses that the evil empire is about to kneel before you. I will show her what I can achieve, that I can achieve power without corruption. I've never seen Bastion this resolved before. Wow, it's almost like he's changing his opinion. Okay, so basically the rest of the story up to this point is the same, so we can just kind of skip it. Well, they might have said something there, but it's basically they have the Gracia, and they're talking to the Marquis about, you know, about what they're going to do. Andrew joins the party officially, so we can actually use him now. Obviously, if you did the variation where you lose to Radcott and Nana joins your team, Andrew joins your party kind of before that, officially when you think about it, because you can actually control him. But anyway, we found out Ganlen's the traitor. They're going to go after Ultra Gunner. I mean, I guess I could cut the scene and just take you to when the next situation occurs, but I kind of want to just go into the moment. So we're going to the temple this time, and a lot of it's going to play out similar until we get to the actual combat scene. So, like I said, I'm going to kind of skip through this. I think, as far as I know, despite you saying the continent thing, most of the dialogue is going to be the same. Yeah, that's the same. Yeah, we're going to find Ultra Gunner. You know what? It's going to be the same as before. You know, saying the whole continent, want to take over the continent thing? It's fine. Nothing's going to happen differently. I don't even know why I'm playing this part. I don't know why I'm showing you folks. You know, I should just skip basically the game. It all plays the same. So let me just go through the interview stuff. It's the same, by the way, no matter who you choose. All right. Ooh. Might as well max out some of these guys if I can. Okay. Anyway. Obviously, this is a different save file from one before that I worked on. So, and the briefing's the same too, by the way. So, but the fight is fight in the loosest term changes slightly, and we'll get to that here in a second. I said we'll skip it until the important scene occurs. Okay, so oh right, I have to fight the fight a little bit until the actual Ultra Gunner appears, which takes a short time, doesn't it? I'll try to like skip the scene because, I mean, yeah. So we have to fight them all, yeah. Well, I might as well kill some people while we're at it, because obviously I might as well get some experience for this I'll try to... Oh, I thought I had a... I could have swore I had turbulence by this point. Well, that's the problem with playing multiple files, is that you kind of forget, like, what your abilities are sometimes without realizing it. So, I think I need to boost up Andrew's... Yeah, don't worry about beating them all or anything like that. Like I said, I'm pretty much just skipping all of the important. Like, I'm not gonna show you like what I'm doing and everything like that, because it's like just take them out. That's anyway. Because we won't be. Actually, I guess in this run through, I guess you kind of want to try to take out as many dudes as you can before a certain point. And like I said, I'll show you here in a second. Nice. Alright, Barlow finally gets some levels. Yeesh. In this run of the game, Barlow is not getting the levels at all. Actually, I think when I recorded it the first time, when I went through when I was recording it earlier or something like that, he didn't get the levels. And when I first played the game, when you guys watched all that, he was getting the levels. Yeah, like I said, if Barlow had more unique, if he had a unique skill of his own, he'd be more useful, but yeah, the Kingdom storyline gets so many characters, yet you really won't want to focus on like a handful of them. Alright, let's just keep playing until Bastion pops out with the Ultra Gunner, and then we'll wipe the floor with these foos. Faux show. Yeah, this battle plays out pretty much the same until a second, so we'll get to that here in a second. I'm not so worried about levels in this fight, just because of how things differ. Ow. Yeah, I almost kind of missed the Empire path, but don't worry, you'll enjoy the Ruin path. Or at least I think you will, anyway. I mean, I guess I can't guarantee that, but... There we go. Just keep working on all them, taking them out. Like I said, I probably could have skipped to the scene, but here we go. I didn't kill as many as I'd like, so... okay, we're gonna... Let's see... Dialogue is the same. It'll change here in a moment. Yeah. Okay. Almost here. Yeah, he talks about Power Ultra Gunner would be his. We're gonna kill him. Thanks for his hard work. And then... Trickaroo. He brings out Milia this time. We're like, oh no, Milia, you're captured. And you know, any moment now, Sadira and Franco and Halleck are gonna come and save her. Yep. Any minute now. Oh man, wait for the tension. Oh man, count of 5. He's gonna do it. Oh, watch out. Oh no. Okay, Sadira, you can pop up in a moment. Oh, sorry. I almost skipped some dialogue there. Okay, anyway, he just counts to 1 and he goes, alright, Faulkner, if you want this damn ATAC, you can have it. Oh, life is cruel at times, is it not, my young prince? But I'm encouraged that you've come to your senses. The boy came in so quickly. Our guard would be ashamed of Bastion's lack of result. I'm thrilled. No. Don't be stupid, Bastion. Would you be so kind as to exit the Ultra Gunner immediately, Bastion? As you wish. Sorry, I didn't mean... I almost skipped some of the dialogue because I wasn't sure when it actually started. Yeah, when you tell Sadira that you're going to conquer the continent, she doesn't follow you and back you up here. She doesn't appear at all, so we lose the Ultra Gunner. I shall bring the Ultra Gunner with me to the Imperial capital so that Mada can analyze every inch of it. And I am confident you'll find a way to utilize its enormous power. All soldiers, retreat immediately. Wow, at least they're actually leaving. What shall I do with the girl, General Faulkner? Cast her little minnow back to the sea, of course. She's of no use to me any longer. Yeah, die! Yeah. And Alden appears right after the fact. Lord Alden, the Ultra Gunner! Unbelievable! The royal ATAC was stolen by Faulkner! Bastion's such a moron! This shall have a drastic impact on the future of the war, as well as the continent itself. This is what happens when you take a back seat, Alden. You let boyhood JRPG protagonists make dumb decisions. Shall we pursue Faulkner? It is not our duty, Melior. Besides, Faulkner lacks the ability to activate Ultra Gunner. Wait, oh yeah, he actually doesn't. Isn't it based on Gracia and like bloodlines and stuff like that? Let's return to Hibernia. I have many issues to consider. Yeah, we don't even talk to Alden here. It's just, he kind of just sees our screw up and walks off, so... Yeah, we lose the Ultra Gunner. Whoops. Nuts. That sucks. I'm sorry, everyone, but I couldn't let Faulkner do anything to Milia. Faulkner is long gone, and so is the Ultra Gunner. Your Highness, you have made a foolish decision, and the kingdom is destined to suffer for it. The Ultra Gunner is in the hands of a madman. This is not good. We must work quickly to decide on a course of action to counteract Faulkner. I believe that returning to Aruba Castle would be the most productive. Where is Millie? I'd like to make sure she's all right. Now that you mention it, I saw her only a few minutes ago. She didn't look very happy. Oh, she still runs off in this version. Great, we lost the Ultra Gunner because of her, and she didn't even stay around to take the blame. Great. Bastion, this is bad. What's the matter, Puck?
I just found a note from Amelia. She's run away.
I'm trying to do my nerd voice, but I can't seem to pick it up today. What? Why would she do that?
This is my fault. I should have been watching her more carefully. I should have known that she would blame herself for what happened.
Oh, you think? What are you talking about, Rita?
Don't you see? She blames herself for being kidnapped and being used to manipulate Bastion.
Yeah, that kind of sounds the same. And we run off to chase after her. We must find the girl before anything even more tragic happens. Let's go help Bastion look for her. Yeah, we lost the Ultra Gunner. I'm surprised people aren't more depressed about this situation. I mean, they are, but it's like not as bad.
None of us were able to find Bastion. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault, Raina. It's mine. I feel your pain, Bastion, even if you never believe it. I know what it's like to lose a loved one. The only thing I can think about is they never really go into much detail about it, but I almost wonder if he's talking about Cecilia from the Empire Path. We don't know about that unless you play the Empire Path, so I wonder if they purposely did different paths to kind of give you an idea of what other people are thinking. I mean, it's not as well written as it probably could have been, but I like to think that that's what their intentions were. I could be wrong. I shall commission a search party immediately. There's no reason to abandon hope yet. A young girl on foot cannot possibly travel far in such a short period of time, especially since we're in big giant mechs. Never mind the search party, Zara. I'm gonna find her myself. I've already caused enough trouble as it is, and really don't have the resources to mount a search. Resources really aren't the issue, friend. But as always, it is your choice to make friend? Huh. Interesting.
I'll come with you, Bastion.
Oh, what the hell? You don't mind if I tag along, right, buddy?
I'm coming with you too, of course.
Amelia was really nice to me, Bastion. I want to help you fight her, because I'm fat. I mean, oh wait, there wasn't any fat reference there. Never mind. Devlin, are you coming?
I'm sorry, Bastion, but I won't be joining you.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Now that I've become involved in the war against the Empire, I don't want to stop.
Wait, so we just leave the group? That doesn't even make sense. Aren't I the king and everything like that? Shouldn't I be... whatever.
I can feel the anger growing inside of me, Bastion. I need to release it on the battlefield.
Gross.
And I've come to realize that only by waging this war can I end it. I know not to explaining myself very well, but that's how I feel. Please don't be too upset.
No, Devlin, I'm disappointed, but I know that every man must pursue his own destiny. But you're going off on your own selfish desires to save Milia. I mean, it is selfish when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, but... Well, it appears you've gathered a search party of your own. I can't say I'm not pleased. Thank you, all of you. Let's begin the search at once. I shall return to Ever Castle with Galvus and Devlin. I hope to see you... Didn't Galvus, was it he, faithfully serve Bastion until the end of his days, yet he's leaving? I mean, this path is slightly odd in some decisions when it comes to like how characters interact.
Farewell, your highness.
Yeah, he just kind of leaves. I guess maybe he's just so disappointed at what happened that he just can't really stay around anymore. Are you all absolutely sure that you want to join me?
It would be very strange for us to change our minds over the course of a few moments, Bastion.
Wouldn't she want to go back to Ione and all and the principality and all that? I mean, I'm not saying their decisions are bad. I'm just, it's kind of odd when you think about it. Good point. Ideally, we could split up and search individually, but with the Imperials so close, that's too dangerous. We'll spread out as much as we can, but we'll stay in a group. What I'm surprised about is that they're not afraid of what Faulkner would do with the Ultra Gunner, like take over the world. It's not even that big of an issue to them. Despite the fact that Alden knows otherwise, but still.
Alright, let's move out.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to give my... it should flow differently, but I'm trying to give my opinions about the situation, despite the fact of what we're going to come across when we come across it. We've completed our sweep of the mountain south face. Let's move on to the north face. Exciting.
Not that my scanners, Bastion.
Nor am mine. Millie has already left this area, or there's something on my scanners, but it's definitely not Millie.
What is it?
Alright, do I actually have enough time to do a second episode?
Well, I'll do the interview and briefings, and then we'll call it an episode. So, all right, let's go and save it. We'll save over that. That way, extend the intro slightly, because I forgot how long this next fight will be. But yeah, Chapter 9 has changed. Instead of, like, it was like I think it was called, like, the Ultra Gunner or the Hopeful Light or something like that. Now it's called Faulkner the Filcher. That's kind of funny, so. But anyway. Alright, yeah, we've only got 3 people in our group now. We've got Bastion, Reyna, Barlow, and Andrew. So Barlow will actually start gaining levels because we've got no one else in our party. Yay! Anyway, let's talk to our group. Take that look of desperation off your face, Bastion. We'll find Milia soon, I'm sure of it.
When we found Milia, could we embark on a search for rare snack foods? I think it's noble cause, because I'm fat!
Bastion, my friend, the only thing a woman likes more than a good kiss is a good spanking, trust me. Oh, right. Man, you're into some kinky stuff, Andrew. Not to make this an M-rated video or anything like that, I never understood spanking in that way, but, that's not... Let's just say I don't understand it. But anyway, let's do the briefing, and then we'll call it an episode. The Estelle Mountains. Oh, we've done this map... I think we only did this map during the Empire path, but we do it on the Rune path this time. It never makes me very happy when I'm surrounded by strange ATACs. My only question is whether the bandits are Imperials. Well, I guess we'll find out in a moment. Alright, so it looks like Bastion thinking he should use his power to unite the continent in some aggressive, what's the egalitarian government or whatever you want to call it way, has turned off his ally. It's like the princess who wasn't there to help us save Milia. Milia has left us. Zara has left us. Galvus has left us. Devlin has left us to all fight their own war, and we've got our own selfish desire to save Milia, but she is important to us. So, what will happen to Milia, and what will happen to Bastion now that he's no longer, well, I guess now that he's not acting like a prince and has the Ultra Gunner anymore? Will he be able to save her and just live the rest of their lives, or does Destiny have a different path for the Bastion and crew? Find out next time in the next episode of Vanguard Bandits. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.